Hi everyone, Adam with etrailer.Com. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Swagman Current bike rack on our 2016 Toyota Highlander. This is going to be designed for e-bikes and can hold up to 2 at once with 3 different tie-down points per bike. So there is one frame contact right here on the main beam right here. These frame hooks connect down and basically squeeze your bike to that bike rack just to ensure that it won't really move around. This does most of the securing of the 3 different straps, but these other 2 down here are a zip tie style strap with these wheel cradles. And one thing I really did like about this, it is a metal wheel cradle, and the shape of it, it'll be able to accommodate for whatever type of tires you have. There's a skinnier groove for your smaller road bikes. You have a bit bigger groove for your little bit more aggressive tires, and also this will be able to fit your fat tire bikes as well. These do adjust, so you can adjust them from all the way out to the edge of this rod right here to about where it starts to bend. So it will be able to meet whatever wheelbase bike that you throw at it. One of the best features about this bike rack, in my opinion, is it does tilt away. So there is a latch back here. You just pull this lever and you can tilt it with the bikes installed, even if you have 2. It'd be totally fine. If I can find this. There is no contact point with this back hatch, so you won't have any issues grabbing anything from the back of your car. Let's just say you have book bags, GoPros, maybe a lunch or 2, whatever you need to get in the back of your hatch of your Highlander. You won't have any issues accessing any of that. And once you're done getting whatever you need, all you got to do is just lift up. It will snap into place like you just heard there. So let me just go ahead and show you how easy it is to take this bike off the rack. I always try to start with these wheel cradles just because, like I said, this frame support up top, it does kind of hold that bike in place. You want to be sure to do it in that order just because you don't want your bike either hitting your car or falling on you. So all you got to do is press down these little pins right here. And be sure to put a hand on your bike when you take these off. There's a couple different ways you can do it. What I recommend, or what I like to do, is just honestly just take them off and hang them. And what this is going to do is going to allow you to actually put this arm down to be able to take your bike directly off the back. But if you would like to just keep them on there, you can take it off from either side, whatever's most preferable to you. This is pretty simple to do it with one hand. You just pick up on this lever and you just tilt it down. It does snap into place, and then you're good to take your bike off the rack. What I always like to do is just replace my straps just so they're not flailing away in the wind when you're going down the road. And now that I had these removed, I'd like to put these on. You do put the longer one down first. There we go. And if you noticed, they do have some locks on here, so if you really needed to lock your bike into place, that will come with the kit. You have a key that'll be able to lock these from pushing in to disable the adjusting factor of those frames. So let me take some measurements for you. So from the bumper of our Highlander to the very most outer point, it's about 27 inches. It's always nice to know how much length you add to the back of your vehicle, just for whenever you're backing up or any tight quarters that you might be maneuvering through. It's always nice to know that. And I'm going to give you a couple more measurements. One from this outermost point of this main post here. It's about 20 inches of ground clearance there. And in here, about at this lowest point, it's about 14 inches of ground clearance. That's always nice to know, just in case you have a steep driveway or you got some speed bumps you got to go over, just to know how much clearance you have there. And let's say you're done hauling around your bikes, but you're still going to keep this on. So what you want to do is you just pull the latch, and we can actually fold it up towards the bumper. It is going to sit about 3 inches, the closest point here, to your bumper, and it does break the length down to about 16 inches. Looking down here at our shank, we do have a 2-inch sleeve that goes on this shank right here, which makes it compatible with this 2-inch hitch receiver on our Highlander. But you can also take this sleeve off. Let's just say you have a couple cars that you would like to put this bike rack on. Take that off and it will be compatible with any inch and a quarter hitch receiver as well. There is another lock right here that goes on the other side of your anti-rattle bolt, and that's going to be key to like with the other locking mechanism on this rack, just to give you a little bit more peace of mind. And this anti-rattle bolt, what it's going to do, it takes out all that shake and play inside that hitch. As you can see, our whole car's moving, so you won't have to worry about any rattling going on the inside of your hitch. And that just about does it for our look at the Swagman Current on our 2016 Toyota Highlander.
Here on our test course, we'll start by going through the slalom. This is going to show us the side-to-side action. This simulates turning corners or evasively maneuvering. Once we get to the alternating speed bumps, we'll see the twisting action. This will simulate hitting a curb or pothole or driving over uneven pavement. Once we get to the full speed bumps, we'll see the up and down action. This will be just like driving in and out of a parking lot, parking garage, or driveway.